For all the folks out there, and I know there's not going to be very many who are not aware of Hover, can you share a little bit of the history of the company and really where you are today?
Yeah, absolutely. So our founder, A.J. Altman, was a Marine infantry officer, and initially kind of saw the ability to have imagery on targeting sites for the military was really poor, and he became obsessed with this idea of photogrammetry. How do we take photos and reconstruct them into 3D models so we can get better imagery for the military? Kind of as things evolved over time, they realized that this property data that they were building was really valuable and could be really valuable to people in home improvement that need those measurements to do their work. Another thing kind of came from that, which is that data could help people visualize. So if you think about it from a homeowner's perspective, there's two problems. Or three problems. How do I find a contractor I can trust? How do I know that this is an accurate quote? There's transparency in this number. And then how do I see what it's going to look like?
That's the hard part.
That's right.
Really the hard part.
That's right. So kind of went forward into creating these interactive 3D models that come from ground truth photos from a phone that have accurate measurements that people in the industry can use to quote projects.
Yes.
So sort of where we're at today is maybe the starting point was more about the data and the measurements. Then it went into the visualization, which helps homeowners see the possibilities,
right?
So that the contractor can accurately communicate what they're going to do. And now we're moving also into the estimation sort of live ordering experience as well. So you kind of have the end-to-end flow, which we think is really helping the industry transform.
With COVID, it was so important to be able to communicate through the screen, right?
That's right.
And Hover does that for contractors.
That's right, yeah. We can do a complete remote experience where the homeowner can actually initiate and do the photo capture. You don't even have to go on site, which will generate the 3D model that they can also play with, and you can also see that experience and see what they're looking at. And from that, not only will you have all the data before you even need to engage with them on the measurements, but you'll actually have an understanding of what they've been looking at, right? So you can come with a really well-prepared proposal to show them either on a Zoom meeting or in person, whatever.